I convinced my dad, convinced him. He finally said, do it. I took out $250,000. I invested it. A year later, the business went down the drain.
On your dad's house?
On my dad's house.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
So, lose your own money.
How did you pay your dad back?
And he was so depressed, bro.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys. Today we have Thach Nguyen with us.
Hey, let's go.
You're pretty good at, like, I mean, if someone were to go to your Instagram, they're gonna see a ton of, like, really big stories about you succeeding in real estate, a lot of great examples of awesome moves that you pulled. And you do actually, I have seen videos where you do talk about some stuff that you've lost money on. But let's get to the really big L's that you've taken in your career, in your road to real estate, and then how you were able to navigate afterwards.
Yes. Of course, when you're small, you start small.
Yeah.
And you lose small. And then you do bigger deals, then you lose bigger deals.
You lose big, yeah.
So the small one is, I remember buying this house. It was on Luther Street. I was younger. I know all the streets. Right?
Never forget.
Never forget. I bought the house as a fixer. It was like $150,000. Put money in it. And by the time I got done, it was December. And it's the worst time to sell a house in Seattle because it's raining, it's snowing.
Yeah.
And I put it on the market like the beginning of December. And I'm getting ready to go out of town. I remember Vietnam, and I needed to get this thing sold before I leave. So I put it on the market beginning of December, and it didn't get no offer the first 2 weeks. I'm like, oh my God, the market. I knew it too. And then to make it worse, I didn't know this either. It was across the street from an elementary school. So when kids get out of school, traffic is busy everywhere. And that was a bad mistake. You don't learn until you make a mistake. By the time I end up selling it, by the end of the month, I actually had to come out of pocket to sell this house. After 4 months of fixing this house.
How bad out of pocket?
I think it was early on, 20 grand. 20 grand is a lot of money when you're starting out small.
Right.
The worst part, you spent 4 or 5 months working on the house.
To lose money.
And you have to pay money.
Then you gotta pay money to get out with the deal.
Yeah.
That hurts, bro.
Why was it again that you said you had to sell it right away before going out of town?
I'm going to Vietnam, you know what I mean? And so I want to get these inventory off my books. It doesn't do any better when it linger over to the next year.
Yeah.
So I'd rather go ahead and just, you know what I mean? Plus, usually Seattle, and probably LA maybe, Seattle, pretty much November, December, January, February are the slow months of the year of real estate.
Is it raining a lot and snowing?
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And it's, during the holiday, people want to spend money on other things. And so that was a loss, right?
Yeah.
So that's one loss.
Yeah.
25th Avenue Southwest in West Seattle. I bought this house. And then in the back, I went and built 2 townhouses in the back. Same thing. I bought the house, spent 8 months getting permits, a year to build this out. By the time I got done, bad timing. And I'm now selling these houses. And I also lost money. I think I lost probably maybe, 50, 75, 100 grand on all of it.
Yeah.
And the front house didn't have much equity at the end of the day either. I lost on it. I didn't want to come out of pocket so much because I didn't have enough money to come out of pocket. So I'm now keeping this property. So I kept the property that I still own this property. So now it came back the other way now. So I can sell it here next year. But that was a big loss.
What was the timing part that messed it up?
Same thing. See, the thing about what people don't realize is that if you ever buy to sale, you're always exposed to the market. When you buy to rent, it's not exposed to the market as much. Right?
Yeah.
So my biggest deal I lost, the biggest one, and each one of these deals that I lost, I learned from it. And that's why today when I teach students, I have such a high standard. And I can see new students, they're trying to buy anything. I just want to buy.
Yeah.
It's across the street from the elementary school, but it's such a nice house. Do you understand what it means across the street from middle school? They have no understanding.
I thought that would have been great because a family would want to move in.
Plus, depend who's buying it, right?
Yeah.
Don't buy on a busy intersection. Right? These are all things I mean. And I can see students coming in and they want to buy things on the cliff, you know what I mean, on the slope. And they're like, oh, but it's great, that. I'm like, do you understand? So, I've been building houses and townhouses, and one day I get a phone call from my friend. He's like, yo, you want to invest with us in doing this 251 unit apartment building? At that time, it was condominium first. we're gonna build 251 unit condominium in downtown Seattle. Right? And we're like, okay, right?
How much does a project like that cost?
It cost eight. No, the land was like 5 million, and the construction was like 40 million. So it was almost a $50 million project.
God damn.
It's a lot, bro. And you need to raise. The bank want $8 million down payment, and then they'll lend you the money to buy it and then construct the project, right?
Yeah.
The people that got me involved, they were the contractor, and then they wanted me because I had money, and then they also know I had relationship with people that had money. So I'm like, I was excited on doing big projects. I'm like, okay, this is 2006 when we started the project.
Oh, okay. I know where this is going. Wow.
Okay,
Ouch.
so we got the bank and everything. We're rolling. Began 2006. We built out the sales center. Show people all the condos you can buy, how much they go for.
Like the model homes and all that stuff.
The weekend, we had line out the door, and they all bought it. We sold 251 unit in literally like 2 weeks.
Damn.
Pre-sold.
And that was like peak market too. Yeah. 2006. Yeah.
Yeah, peak.
Jeez.
Peak. I mean, like anything you built, people were buying them.
Yeah.
And what was the size of the units and how much were they selling for?
It was average like 350 square feet condos.
Yeah.
Right, and they were selling for like probably, 400 to 600,000, somewhere in that zone.
Okay.
Right. So then we had it all pre-sold. Then we start construction. Construction is going to be projected to be done by the end of 2008.
And construction never is on time.
Right?
Yeah.
And on budget.
Yeah.
Right? Especially the bigger the project, the worse it is.
Right.
So you have to put buffers in them. And even sometimes the buffer doesn't make it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm all excited. Man, this is going to pay out $10 million. I'm going to get $5 million. These partners are going to get $5 million. I am swinging to the fence. This is it. I'm going big league now. All of a sudden, 2008 comes around. And all of a sudden the market starts to and then the middle of 2008, one call after another come in. We like to withdraw our offer, please, and can I have my earnest money back? And what you can.
You can have your earnest money back?
Yes, because what happened
does
in
that mean?
condominium, when you buy a house, you put a deposit, good faith.
Yeah.
Like when it hasn't been built yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Even if you buy a house today, subject to inspection, you got to put it, But the difference in condo is that when the time you close, you sign the escrow paperwork and you sign this thing called a POS, Public Offering Statement. And that's where you get all your final that and paperwork, boom. The public offering statement cannot be fully done until the building gets fully done, and then they fill in a bunch of other blanks. And then now the full public offering statement is complete, plus the doc to close, you can go sign it, boom.
Yeah.
So the bill ain't done yet.
So you're not locked in till it's done.
Done.
Yeah.
So everybody had a way out. They all had intention to buy, but the market did this.
Yeah.
So they're getting
The plane is
scared.
rocking and shit. I'm like, oh my God. So we get one phone call in, can we cancel? Okay, we think no big deal. Bro, it literally like 60 days. One phone call after another phone call. Cancel. And we're like, what the fuck? And as every one of these cancel, we'll put it back on the market and try to sell the one that people turn back, right?
Yeah.
In 6 months.
What if you don't pick up the phone? What if you unplug the phone?
He ain't gone, right? No money back guarantee. We went from 251 units sold, 200 withdrawal in 60 days.
Whoa.
What the fuck? Bro, my heart fucking sank, dude.
Yeah.
Sank. I mean, it's bad as fucking like, all right, Mr. IRS, this is fucking scary.
But was this happening across the board to all kinds of different like,
Everybody.
places? Everyone
Everybody.
you knew that's in this business? Okay.
Everybody getting affected.
Yeah.
Paul Allen, one of the biggest developers in Seattle, right? The co-founder of Microsoft. He's building a whole bunch of stuff. And everybody, at that time, remember, it was hot. Everybody built condominiums.
Yeah.
There's cranes everywhere. Everybody's building. The thing is, whoever was 6 months ahead would have closed on the deal. I'm right at the end of the tsunami wave.
Oh no.
And everybody want their money back. And out of the 8 million, I put up $1 million. And then I raised the other 7 million from friends. 500,000, 300,000, 200,000 and family. And they all put money in. And now we are 6 months away from POS.
Wow.
And we have only 50 sales left.
What's up, guys? If you do not know, we have a Patreon. I want you to click in our description and go over there and check out all the beautiful stuff we have for you. It's super duper access for only our super duper exclusive lovers like yourselves. You're gonna be getting one never been released director's cut every week. But not only that, you get another fresh, too hot for YouTube video.
We say some crazy shit on there.
2 videos a week. But not only that, you get to join our Discord and come chat with us, direct access. We're in there, the whole Careful Boys in there, jumping in, dogpiling on people, laughing, playing, joking, whatever. And you can come talk to us directly.
So if you like what we do and what we've been doing for the past 10 years, please support our Patreon and click the link below to get all the details.
There's so many different tiers. You can see it when you click that.
You can try to put it on the market, but you and everybody else is trying to do the same thing. The whole market is flooding now with inventory.
Yeah. And the crash happened.
And the crash happened. That's when the crash happened, 2008. And we got personal guarantee of 50 million. My whole net worth will literally be wiped out. I got 7 million of friends and family money. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do?
That's crazy.
Bro, it was lights out.
Yeah.
And what happened was, my smart wife, Cammie, was sitting at a light on Boren and Olive Street. And there was a sign sitting on the corner, an A sign. It was Carbon 56. That's the other building, owned by somebody I knew. And that building was for sale too, right? I mean, was for rent. But he had a sign on the street, and he was innovative. He was a quick mover. And it says, for rent. And I didn't even notice it. Cammie noticed it. Honey, that's Jim Potter's building. Look what it says. Yeah, it says, for rent. What's the big deal? No, that building was for sale, just like us. He's trying to rent it now. We should try to rent our building so we can save it. The whole thing. And we're like, what? And we're like, okay. So I'll go back, talk to my partner. Guy, we got this idea. Let's rent it. And the partner was like, no. That's embarrassing. We don't want to.
What does that mean to rent the whole thing? Like,
So instead of selling each of the unit, you keep it as an apartment building, and then
Rent it to like a property management or individually.
individually, right? We have to eat individually. We have to go rent 251 units, 251 people.
so you're basically
Why is that embarrassing?
Because to my partner, like, oh, we're the developer, we're building this new project, right? And we're selling it, and all of a sudden we're losing money. The market crashed, and we had to turn it into rental. In his mind, it was embarrassing. In my mind, I'm trying to save my friends money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got friends and family got 7
Who
million.
cares about pride? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck my money. I give up my $1 million. I didn't want to fucking face the choir to my friend and family. Like, yo, bro.
Yeah. That's
Your
too
$7 million
damaging.
looking like gone. So it took my partner, man, about 2 to 4 weeks to come to the realization
around.
this is the smartest thing to do.
Yeah. Or else you're losing the whole thing.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
Because time is the essence.
Yeah. That's even more of an embarrassment.
Right?
Yeah.
So we talk to this property management. They're a big property management company. And I remember sitting in the room like, yo, can you all manage our building? They're like, yeah. And then my partner like, I think we can do it on our own.
He's a contractor. Stick to building.
You're a contractor, you're a property manager, you're a chef in the kitchen at a Chinese restaurant. What the fuck?
Oh, he's Asian. He's like everyone always trying to cut the middleman and then do a half-ass job.
Half-ass job, trying to do everything. Oh, matter of fact, I can get your hair too. You want to? That's enough. Right? They're trying to do everything to save $1, bro.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. We need professional.
Yeah.
Finally, we hired the property manager. We went to the bank. We said, we got this plan. This company's a big company. They think we can get this thing leased out within a year. Don't foreclose on us. Give us an extension on this construction loan for 1 year. Let us fill it. Because I know you don't want it back either. But we're already at the finish line.
Yeah.
Everybody else, they're not there yet. We're finished.
Yeah.
And we convinced them, and they said, fine, we do it. Right? We leased it all up. Took us 1 year. We leased all 251 unit up.
Oh wow.
Now we got to 2010, and then there's another crisis that happened. You know what the next crisis was, right?
No, I didn't know there was another one.
Yeah. So first you had the whole market, real estate market crash.
Yeah.
Then you have the bank being bought out.
Oh.
2010, all these banks was going out of business.
That's like Washington Mutual and like
Everything, right?
Yeah.
So the bank that was doing this loan was basically going broke. So another bank had to come in and buy them.
Is that the bailout?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this bank come in and go, I don't know you. We don't have no relationship. You got a $45 million loan on our book. We're trying right now. Everybody's hurting. We're not trying to hold a $45 million loan. We're trying to clean our books too. So you know what? Sorry, we can't give you permanent financing. You're gonna have to sell the building. You got 90 days to sell the building, or I'm foreclosing on your ass.
Shit.
Fucked up, bro.
Is that? And then that's
That's what happened. So,
So you lost it anyway, or what ended up?
so what happened was, everybody's in, and the bank won't give us permanent financing. So we're like, what the fuck, man? We did all this work for nothing? So we went back to the bank. Come on, guys. Just give us permanent financing. Nope. And at that time, nobody was giving permanent financing unless it's your own bank, right? And they said, no, we want our money. So then what happened was, we go and talk to these professional commercial broker to try to sell this as an apartment building, because it's an apartment building now. Right? My partner's like, I think we can sell it out by ourselves for sell by owner.
Now he's an agent too.
He's 82. What the fuck, bro? I'm telling you, this is real.
Keep switching hats.
Right?
Do you still work with this guy or no?
So this guy named John and Frank, they still know their name. They're from CBA, right? We group. They came in. They're like, yeah, we can sell this. And at that time, the market was just turning. It was the for sale bidding was going bad, but the apartment was just turning, right? Mm-hmm. If we'd have waited 12 months and sell it, we could have killed the apartment game too, right? But we had no option.
Yeah.
They put it on the
90
market.
days.
Yeah.
Wow.
90 days. You get 90 days. Put it on the market.
days, dude.
And we went to offer. Building for sale, brand new building, fully leased, right? All offers gonna be reviewed on, like, I think it was like 30 days. We had hundreds and hundreds of people looked at it, and we had like 20 offer. And out of 20 offers, they looked at it, and they picked the top 3. And the top 3 looked at it and they go, okay, these are the top 3. We're gonna count these top 3, right? And the best we got, we're all in on this project for 50 mil. With late fees and everything. The bank was dirty too, okay? They wouldn't even give us a break on the late fees. They taxed us late fees all the way till the time we sold. Just the late fee was like $3, $4, $5 million bucks. You know what I mean? Damn. And they still tax us. And they know what we're going through.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So we ended up selling the building for $49.5 million.
Oh wow.
To equity residents, right? They came in, they bought it. We counter, and they came back and they said, okay, the most we'll give you is this, and we will do this term, and we did, that's the best. And we was 50 mil, so basically every investor took a haircut. They only got 75% of their money back. So you invested $1 million, you made no profit, but you got 75% of your $1 million back. So they took a haircut.
Better than zero.
Better than zero, right? I took a haircut. I had my own money in there, but the whole time, 4 years of this, I made no money.
Because you're so focused on this project.
You got it. First, I made no money off this project. Remember? I never sold it.
Yeah.
So it was, we ended up 50, we sold 49. There's no profit at the end of the
So
day.
it's time that you spent, labor, and then you also lost like a $250,000 or something.
And I lost $250,000 when I done yet. I lost $250,000 of my money. I didn't pick up my $5 million on this project, because remember I put to be $10 million if I would have sold it.
Yeah.
I lost in that, but I took my whole focus, and I took my foot off the gas pedal of my residential business while I was making close to $1 million a year. Mm-hmm. And I took all my energy. I was working on this project, and then the last year and a half, I was trying to save this project. Mm-hmm. So I stopped selling real estate, making $1 million. I'm selling maybe $100,000. So I lost, let's call it even 900,000 times 4, plus the 250 plus 5 mil.
Yeah.
My biggest loss ever in the history of real estate, right there.
But you said that was 4 years and that was your biggest loss, but you said you learned from every single loss.
Every single
What was the biggest lessons? I'm sure you learned a lot of lessons, but what would you say is?
Number one, and even today, and you gotta notice when I say this, it's hard to find the right partner. When you do have the right partner, you stick with them. And the partner has to be aligned with everything. Aligned in value as in money, aligned in value as in contribution, greed or not greed, you know what I mean? And I realized in that, the partner I was working with on that project doesn't have the same core value as me.
So you're busy trying to fight him to agree while you're trying to keep the business alive.
Yeah, because out of 8 million, he had maybe, of his money and his friend's money, maybe $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
And the bulk of the money of the investor was my friends and my family's money.
Yeah, so his skin in the game was like easier to
give up.
Yeah.
Right? But he was thinking about himself most of the time.
Yeah.
Want to be the broker, want to be the property manager. Right? And so for me, I think the biggest I learned there is, one, the most important thing is, when you do partnership with people, you have to really do your due diligence. And I didn't do much due diligence. And I didn't really know how they function under pressure. And today, if I was ever to do something again with somebody, I would have to do a lot more due diligence. I have to do a lot of investigating before I partner with somebody. And if I do partner with somebody, right, they have to put in as much skin in the game as I did, which was not in that situation.
Yeah.
Number two, sometimes going big isn't always better. Hitting a grand slam sometimes isn't always better than hitting singles and doubles and triples. Because people who win World Series in baseball is single, double, and triple consistently than grand slams. And I thought coming up, grand slam are the big buildings. No, that's just a bonus.
I swing a lot of grand slams, but I miss them all.
At least hit the damn ball.
Give me a little bit of like even a skim, you know?
Yeah, but partnership, bro, is a big deal. That's why partnership with spouse, we're talking about that with the wife. Business partnership is the worst, bro.
What are some of the core values you guys were like off on?
My core value today, right? I have it, and I just want to read it for you guys so you guys can like super clear on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have it written down?
I have it written down. It's all remind me all the time because I know it.
You don't have yours written down?
No, I me too. We
I only have what I want to eat later written down.
Number one core value.
I ain't even got a core value.
My number one core value is abundance. Abundance of just anything. Air, life, money.
There's always going to be more.
Right?
Like that?
Contribution is my second core value in life. Right? The reason why I think my mentorship grow rapidly because I look out for all the students. I tell most students not to buy a deal, then buy a deal. And they get disappointed.
Oh.
But they appreciate it because when they find out why, they go, man, I'm glad I didn't buy that property on the middle intersection. Now I understand why, right? My third core value is freedom. Anything I do, I gotta make sure that there's freedom around it. I don't wanna be boxed in. Anything I do, it gotta have joy in it. I gotta be happy, I gotta have excitement about it, I have inspired about it. Everything I do, it has to be simple. Simplicity is one of my core values. That big building I did, it was not simple. You know, another big deal I lost on was $250,000 of my own cash in Costa Rica. Investing in a casino. I had no business investing and I lost 250 grand cash. It disappeared on me in 60 days.
Wow.
60 days. My friend said, bro, this guy's building this. There's a casino in it's in a city called San Jose in Costa Rica. It's a hotel with a casino. And there was a piece of land next to it, owned also by this group. And they was gonna put the part 2 of this hotel. And they wanted investors. And my friend like, I know this guy down at that's coordinating it. You want to get in? My friend didn't make no money off me. They was telling me. So I said, all right, Bob. All right. He introduced me to this guy. And then again, I didn't do my due diligence. So the guy tied up the property. He said, we need to tie up the property. And the owner says it costs $250,000 to tie up the property, earnest money. All right. And none of them had fucking money, which at that time I was stupid as a rock. Why the fuck? Nobody had money other than me. So I put in the $250,000 earnest money. Right. We did our due diligence. Right? I didn't do due diligence. I don't know anything about it, right? The guy down there did due diligence. Well, the timeline came up, and he didn't get done. He asked for an extension. The owner says, I'll give you another 30-day extension, but it's going to be non-refundable earnest money. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, shit. I mean, like, I'm thinking to myself, we built this out, we can make good money on this building, right? And this and that. I'm thinking of the money. I had no idea, what if this guy don't meet the deadline? So guess what? He did meet the deadline, and the owner took my money.
God, yeah.
Yep. So simplicity, creativity. Anything I do, it has to have creativity in it for me. Otherwise, it doesn't inspire me. Growth. Everything I do gotta have growth. I don't like to be staggered. Everything I do, I gotta have balance. I don't want to be a workaholic and have no balance. And then integrity. So anytime I get in partnership with somebody, I gotta check, do they have these?
That's really cool.
Yeah. So this is like my check.
That's really good.
Can you text that to me?
So I had to do a checklist on Bart. Does Bart have abundance, contribution, freedom? God damn, Bart, you got no integrity. Get out of here. Took you 3 years to get it, so now I'm finally here.
He's lacking in integrity.
We lost $3 million in 24 hours.
That's like, what the fuck?
Definitely did that.
For real?
But it was inspiring.
We got into crypto.
Pretty simple.
Abundance.
How did you invest in Bill? What happened?
Well, that's like the what do you call it? Like,
The value?
yeah, that was the value.
How much money did you put in to get?
I put in 300K.
Oh, that's still a lot.
And then,
I put in like 70K.
yeah.
So you got put in 370, and it was value at 3 mil.
Yeah. Total.
Yeah.
And then it disappeared in 24 hours because it crashed. It got attacked and then, whatever. But
If you would have cashed out, you would have got it.
I cashed like a little bit out, but like 150K because I got lucky, but everything else was locked up. Because we couldn't pull it in 30 days or something?
Yeah.
So it was
everything was
locked
locked.
up. Yeah. That was probably one of my biggest losses ever.
How did it feel for you knowing, fuck, we just lost?
It felt great that we lost it together because we made a big joke. If you add all the people up, I think we probably lost like almost 5 mil total within our network of friends. Yeah. But because there's like suffer trauma bonding.
Yeah.
I think if I was alone, I would have been like really destroyed.
Yeah, it would have been really dark
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. But all of us kind of made a story out of it and laughed about it. And I don't know. I think I just have a weird way of looking at money sometimes, and I just can live on very little. Right. So then it'll come and go, and it'll be painful for a small moment. But then I think I have a problem with treating investing like gambling. So I just put too much money into things and get too excited. When I hear your story about the casino, I probably would have been your friend that would be like, all right, you're putting 250, I'm gonna put 250, let's do this, and do no due diligence. Yeah.
Also, I think like everybody knows that like money isn't everything, but you don't know it until you lose everything.
Exactly. Because now we're thinking about, you know what we could have done with that?
Yeah.
We could have got this. But in the moment, you don't think, you just think of the upside.
No.
So
We need to be like Bart's kid, like, no, man, I need to wait till my birthday so before I can cash out. Because you think at the moment when you have it, you don't realize how hard it took you to get that goddamn money, bro.
Yes.
Took years of sweat just to get that 250, and I lost it in 60 days. Like, gone.
And then later you're just like, you feel sick and you're like, I can't believe I did that. Like, what? Why was I thinking like this?
You know the worst one? I think one of my worst one. Dad, I got this great business I want to start. Gold plating. It's hot, Dad. All the dealership, they want people to gold plate their emblem because that's the hot thing right now, right? And people want to gold plate their wheels, their car. Gold plating is a hot thing. My friend, he does gold plating. And we can make good money. We got the dealership that we're gonna, give us all the emblems. We can gold plate them. We can make money nationwide. Yeah, what are you telling me? I need to borrow some money from your house. My house? Yeah, let me do a line of credit on your house, and then let me use that money and open a business, and I give you some money with it. No, don't touch my house, I convinced my dad, convinced them, and he finally said, do it. I took out $250,000, I invested it, a year later, the business went down the drain.
On your dad's house.
at my dad's house.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
So fuck losing your own money.
Oh my god. How did you pay your dad back?
Fucking, he was so depressed, bro.
Oh my god.
Hurt like shit. And you know what? Thank God I know how to focus and go make money.
Yeah.
So I made money. I paid it all back.
I think that's the game though. Your mind goes, oh, now that's like $20. Well, it's not really $20, but you know what I mean. But then your number gets bigger and bigger.
My fucking dad was depressed, Bart, so bad, bro. I mean, think about it. They work all their fucking life, dog.
Yeah, he escaped the country.
For me. Right?
He escaped the
Got out of
country so
war.
his son could go gold plate things.